All right, I don't know if there's any value in this video I'm getting ready to make, okay? I was going to go over everything I did today and show you how I'm going to call myself a seasoned trader because I am. You see me post my equity curve all the time, right? I was going to go over every trade today and show you how I methodically unraveled. I didn't think I had that in me anymore. I honestly didn't. I thought I was past that. Hang on, let me find my equity curve. All right, so there it is. This is, let's see, from May 1st until today. But this, if you look over here, I'm pretty steady, right? And you do see some blips where I screwed up a little bit, screwed up a little bit, screwed. But this, if you compare this to the other ones, you should be able to tell how nasty of a day I had today. It was terrible. And I'm not going to go over every trade because for one, I did so many stupid things. This is humiliating enough for me to do it all. But I think there might be some value in it, especially the newer traders, maybe seeing that somebody who does this for a living can still unravel. Hopefully, what do they say? A wise man learns from his own mistakes, but a genius learns from the mistakes of others. So maybe that'll happen. Some of you will have an epiphany and say, hey, wow, I can see how this could happen even after trading for years. So I hope there's something there. And then I also, hope some people maybe feel better for doing some of the stupid stuff. Now I know most people will watch this and will say, yeah, I've done that too. And sometimes there's, I don't know, a little bit of comfort in that as well. So that's what I'm hoping for out of this video. Not much more. I hope there's some education here, but I'm going to keep it, fairly condensed and just show a few mistakes that I made and how it started, rather than going to everyone, because I don't want to hear you. I don't want you to hear me cry. All right. So let's just start with WWR this morning. I'm showing you 1 minute candles. This was the most interesting gapper to me. It gaps up and tops out at 492. All right. So as it starts to curl up, those of you in the chat room know I said I like this over the highs, over 492. Let's add a minute in here. I got long. Well, no, I didn't. I put an order, a sizable order in with a limit of 495. It was still in the high 480s or 491 or something. I knew if it happened, it would happen quick, right? So I send the order and it didn't fill. It just sat there. So next thing I know, it's up to 508. And as a day trader, I say to myself, oh, well, that would have been nice, right? Well, I knew since I didn't get filled and my order is just sitting there, I don't want to get filled on the way back down. Because that means, these buyers are going to fail and it could roll over, blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking for the cancel button and it's grayed out. I don't know if this opened late. I don't know what the hell happened, but I couldn't get out. There was no way to cancel the order. So then here's add another minute in. It fills me on the way back down because I couldn't cancel it. Again, kind of a sizable order, fills me at 495. So then I see that I'm filled and all I'm doing is I'm trying to hit out at the market. I get filled, let's do another minute. I get filled at, I don't know, 469 or something. It doesn't sound like much, but I had sizable shares for me and ended up, I didn't even lose 1,000, but I lost, $700-800 in a few minutes. And it wasn't really my fault. Normally as a day trader, I'm getting long here, scalping some, and if it keeps going, I'm scaling out. If it comes back to my entry, I'm back out. I didn't have that option, right? So it just completely rattled me. As Wayne said today, it's easier to take when you just take a dumb trade. But when your platform won't allow you to get back out, you know what I mean? When you can't cancel an order, that's pretty damn frustrating because, it's not really your fault. And I trade every day. I do this. I've done this for years. I haven't really seen that. It almost feels like it wasn't open yet. But it let me place like under a pre-market trader. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So it started my day off ugly, right? Oh, and by the way, so then I get on the phone with TradeStation trying to see what the heck happened. In the meantime, wait for it. This thing just absolutely rips. So now I got long on the way down here because I couldn't help it. Killed it because that's the right thing to do. I don't even disagree. That's the right thing to do. And then I watch it rip without me. So this really, really put me in a mood, right? So I'm in a terrible mood to be trading. $700-800, whatever I was down, is not overcomable for me, right? I should have still been nicely green had I gathered my thoughts, right? So anyway, I took a couple. I don't even have them in front of me. I know I took some dumb trades and got a little bit more red, but there might be some merit in this. So PLL, oh, by the way, so now I'm red, I'm pissed. And then let's go to 2-minute candle. So then PLL, which was on our list, I think it was on our gap playlist, looks like this and started to curl up. I'm showing you 2-minute candles. Wayne calls this long over 29.50, looking for a quick push through the high of day. I'm you know, as I said, I'm already kind of having an ugly day. So I look at this and say, yeah, I see what he's looking at, but I just can't endure any more pain today, so I'm not going to trade it, right? Here we go. Wait for it. Just absolutely rips, goes up like $3. So I missed that. So now that's in my brain, okay? Then later in the day, it comes up to 32.50, and I liked it over 32.50 with the high of day just above. So I gave the idea there. So I get long more size than I should have, which didn't allow me to properly just manage the trade. So I get long, and then it goes up to almost 33. I bet you I was up $1,000 at this point from this entry to here because I took some size. And you know what I did? I left the room. I thought, I think this is going to rip. I don't want to screw it up by just scalping it, right? I left the room on purpose. I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done that. I come back in the room, you know, giving it some time, thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome. Come back in the room, it's down here, and I have no choice but to hit out. Lost a couple thousand. So now my day's completely unraveling. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Then it does this. By the way, Wayne called it again long over 33, and at this point, I just couldn't trade anymore. I was like, I can't lose any more money. I think 3.5 times my daily loss limit. A daily loss limit means you're supposed to lose that amount, not twice that amount, not 3 times that amount, not 3.5 times that amount, so you live to fight another day. Again, I didn't blow up my account, but I frickin' blew up my mind and my psyche and all that. There's a few examples. Oh, and somewhere in there, because out of desperation, what was that symbol? RKDA. Somewhere in there, this thing gets volume. And I'm thinking, hey, maybe that's some good news. I jump in like 3,000 shares somewhere on this spike, and it just rolls over, and I hit out. There was another $300 added to everything else. Just an example of how you can unravel. And for me, it all started fairly harmless, $700 or $800 loss. I don't know. Again, I don't know if there's any merit in this video for anybody. I almost think I'm doing it just to, you know, have a public, hey, look what a dumbass I am. Hold my own feet to the fire, you know, and by the way, I mean, if I would have either just taken Wayne's call again here or Wayne's call here, either one of these, look at the entry, never looks back. Look at the entry, never looks back. Didn't take either one of those because of my other, you know, stuff that I had going on in my head. Those were two amazing calls. Either one of those make this, you know, one of my biggest days of the past, you know, month, past 30 days. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if there's merit in this. I completely unraveled today. One thing I will share, and then I'm going to quit babbling because I got to make a watch this video for tonight. I wrote a blog a while back talking about how the balance that you start your day with on a day like I had today, right? The balance this morning before I placed my first trade, the balance in my account means absolutely nothing. Again, I'm talking to myself and you're just having to listen to me do self-therapy, but the balance means absolutely nothing. What happens is, and even what happened to me intraday, is you start to think, okay, well, I'm going to trade big just so I can get back to that balance, you know, the balance I started with today. And oftentimes your head's not right. You're taking stupid trades. You take things too big so you can't stay in them even when you're right. And they, you know, a little fluctuation. And then the balance gets way, way uglier. Now, if, you know, I would love to go back in time and say, hey, I had that order I couldn't cancel, $700, $800 loss, whatever it was, call it a day. I would love to be down $700 or $800 today, right? I would love to go back to that time and just be down $700 or $800 today. So what you have to do, and what I have to do, is look at the balance that I started today with before I placed a trade and realize that number doesn't mean diddly squat. There, I'm trying not to cuss. Doesn't mean diddly squat. The balance means nothing. I'm a day trader. I will be trading the rest of my life. So there's no hurry to get back to that balance. It's just a number, right? But what happens is oftentimes I get this compulsion. Oh, the market opens tomorrow. I'm taking 10,000 shares or something just to get, just to get back to where I was yesterday. That's a really, really stupid attitude. That number means nothing. So for me, tomorrow morning is the first day of my new trading career. That's the way I view it, honestly. It's the way you have to view it. It's the first day. So the balance I have right now in my account, that's my baseline, and I'm going to whittle it away. I'm going to go up from there, okay? I may get back to green, my new green dot, my new high for the year, a week from today. It might take me a month. I don't know. But I can't be thinking I'm going to be back to it tomorrow, because that means I'll be trading too big. All right. I hope this video helps somebody, and I hope it helped me a little bit too.